Right, so the next one is the first of one of my table arrangements, and this is actually a lampshade that I've brought, and what I've actually done is I've weaved some battery lights again that we've used from Poundland in between the things and just sat it like that, so it gives a nice effect and a different outcome for your lights. So then you need to tape your Oasis into a small junior dish, and then that just sits in the hole on the top. Okay, now you need to do this arrangement actually on the lampshade. Alright, so because what you're going to do is then actually just bring it, not too much, but just bring it slightly so it drapes over the side of it. We're doing like a crescent shaped design, so it hangs over the ball, making it shorter on the sides. So this is long and then shorter on the inner sides. Okay. Again, if you're using fresh foliage, you just use fresh Oasis. This is artificial Oasis that I'm using, so, but obviously the fresh foliage isn't going to last very long in it. So if you do an artificial, then you can actually use the artificial. So okay, so just so it comes shorter over the edge, take that piece out because it's sticking out a little bit. So it sits over the ball, but obviously not so it covers your lights. And bring your foliage shorter then onto the top, give it a little bit of height. And then, just as you were doing a normal posy arrangement, just for this quite short then on the top. Keeping it flat because you're just masking the Oasis. And then again, if you've got some different types of foliage, like holly or blue spruce, Christmas tree, you can add that into it as well to add texture to your design. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of the lime green conifer node to give the contrast in the colour. Okay, so you can see the contrasts between those two conifers. But as I say, if you've got a little bit of holly or spruce, then that would add just that little bit more to it as well. You've got some artificial holly you can pop in, some spruce, so you can see. Okay, so once you've got it actually greened up with your foliage, then you can add your flowers. Now, again, you can do Christmassy, you can use the red silk poinsettias if you wanted to. But I'm going to give you something different. I'm going to use like deep red rose. Now these roses are made out of paper. They are quite nice. It can be quite Christmassy. Just to do something different, I'm going to put one in the centre. And because they're artificial, again, you can angle them. So one hanging over that left hand side. One hanging over the right hand side. I'm going to try and make sure that they are equal lengths. And then we just need, again, a short one in the centre. And two. And a short one in the centre, that side. Bring some berries in, just drape over underneath. And some holly, some berries on either side. Just lift it, the red of the berries and the white of the holly just lifts the roses up a little bit. Okay. And then I've got some silk hydrangeas, which come on a bunch like that, and you can just take a couple of heads off, and again you can individually wire those. Just individually wire them, so you've got a little bunch. So just take a couple of heads off. And individually wire them. You can leave the wires as long or as short as you want them, depending on where you want them to go in the design. I've got 5 there, okay, so I've done 5. And then I'm just going to add them just in between the roses. Onto the top, and I'll just do another one. So just doing another one so it brings that into there. Here you can see the line then going through there and a line coming through there. You've got a line coming through there and a line going through there. Then we can add some baubles. Group these together, a dull and a shiny one. off of your weather cones. Obviously you can do this arrangement for any time of year really. It makes a nice table arrangement at any time. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. What I did with mine is I filled the actual container, so I took the arrangement off, made sure the battery pack was at the bottom, and then I filled my container with scented mini weather cones, so I got the lovely smell of it as well as a nice table centerpiece.